Hello there! Once again, this is Anton from Anton Bay, and I am so excited. I got my very first G.I. Joe Classified Series figure, Scarlett. I was kind of half on the fence about these when I first saw them coming out, and I really didn't care, and the more I kept seeing them, the more I wanted them, and finally I got mine. Now, I had to order mine because they're never, I'll be surprised if they ever show up at my Walmart. And I think everybody is kind of experiencing some of those feelings when it comes to about everything. You can check Walmart every day and never ever get the shit that you're wanting for. This back photo is amazing. That is astounding. I really like that. I like that side art on the side there too. Anyway, I have heard a few complaints that these look a little Fortnite-ish. And as a Fortnite player, I have to agree they do bear some Fortnite resemblance. Just with your color schemes. There we go. With your color schemes and your, I don't know, just some of your face sculpt and stuff, it's a little cartoony. It's not all the way cartoony. And I think that's where people are getting like the Fortnite comparison. That being said, it does have some similarities to your basic Fortnite character design. But I don't care. I like that. Let's see. Where to begin with this figure? It's the first of this brand that I've ever messed with. So right off the bat, I'm noticing like all these loose belts kind of going all over. Can't say as I love that. I'm also not a huge fan of crossbows or bow and arrows. Every time I get a figure with a crossbow or a bow and arrow, I just think, why aren't they carrying a gun? I mean, if you're in a combat zone, do you take a bow and arrow? Not for a while now. You usually take a gun. So anyway, that aside, the odd weapon choice aside, and she does come with 3 knives. That's kind of cool. They're all different. Everything is just matte black, so there's not like a lot of character in that. But there's a lot of character going on with the figure. That pauldron doesn't move. And other than that, it's looking like pretty standard articulation like you'd see for a Marvel Legends, which is kind of what I figured it'd be. It'd be very similar. Let me move my camera just like so. So anyway, you got upper bicep swivel, or no, shoulder ball joint. You do not have a bicep swivel. That's kind of weird. Of course, I guess on a lot of times the smaller woman's arm, they don't put that bicep swivel in, but they could. You got a single jointed elbow. Looks like just a wrist rotation. I don't think it pivots. That one pivots, so maybe the other one does. Maybe I'm just not seeing it, and I don't want to break anything, of course. So you got a nice ab crunch at the top there. That actually moves a lot. Follows up with a slight waist rotation below that. It almost has like a reminiscent feel of that rubber band system that old G.I. Joes used to have. I know it doesn't, but it does remind me of that a little bit. Ball joint at the hip, upper bicep or upper thigh cut. Double jointed knee. Oh, there is. Rotation at the top of the boot, and then an ankle rocker pivot at the ankle. I don't know. I'm still taking it all in. There is some variation in color in the hair, which is kind of surprising. I thought that would all be the same. There's like a light patch right there. The sculpts are great. It feels pretty good. Maybe a touch on the loose side, but yeah, there's some definite looseness to this thing. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm happy to finally have my first G.I. Joe 6-inch scale G.I. Joe. And I'm glad it's Scarlett. As soon as they make a Lady J, I will be all over that one. And for some reason, you know what? Some of my old favorite G.I. Joes were like Muskrat and what was his name? Leatherneck. I just loved them. Anyway, Hope they'll ever get to those. Maybe they won't. Maybe they will. Anyway, that's my story. That's my take on this figure. I like it. That's why I made a video. I'm super excited about it. If you're on the fence about these, go buy one and try it out. I think they're great. Anyway, that's my story. I will catch you guys later. Bye.